have my Light Raven channel to have my Hearthstone games played? Yeah, I got 50 uploaded games. Yeah, but you have the channel name, right? Light Raven? Well, you got the channel name. Okay. I'll send it back out to you. And I'm gonna also I'm gonna upload a factorial video that's gonna be basically 500 times 48 times 2 screws being transferred between 4 boxes into 2 double height boxes. It's cooking right now. And, oh, wait a minute. They're actually, I didn't say your name, did I? Okay, well, they can actually hear me talk. That's why usually when this happens, I ask Fishbait to sing. So, sing a bingo song.
I am not singing. It's
Come on.
10 o'clock, it's time. My bedtime.
Just sing something.
Oh, God, please. No, I'm not singing.
What should I sing? My kitty cat is great. She is my kitty cat. My kitty cat is great. She likes the screws. My kitty cat is great. She sees the screws go down the, what do you call this? Conveyor belt. My kitty cat is great. Look, if you look at this one conveyor belt passes right through the other one at an X angle, at an obtuse angle, or like a. Remember those angles that used to be that they would cross, and then the opposite sides would be the same angle. So the insides were like very acute, and the outsides were very like over 100, over 90 degrees obtuse. That's what I got. You'll see when I put the video out. But I got coal power now, and I was up there, okay, and I basically decided that I could build, like I got a whole, I finally found a lake above the waterfall in the advanced land where they told me it was hard to find water. But they land you right by the waterfall. So basically I just had to figure out a way to crawl up the side of the mountain. I made a ramp, went up there. I should have made it like double wide, you know, because sometimes I'm going and I fall asleep, land off and die. And so I went up there and I got 2 coal power plants right now, and that gives me 150 megawatts. I turned off the 2 normal biomass unit and the 3rd biomass unit, which I had to put together to start everything up. And I saved a lot of biomass, which I can only use now for cutting down more trees, because the chainsaw uses biomass. And then I have to keep a spare amount in case I run out of water, because what will happen is eventually you run out of water. I gotta like do the calculation. My pipes run 20 cubic meters per minute, I believe. The coal power plant has a 50 cubic meter tank and uses 5 to 10. I think it uses 5 for every piece of coal. It takes 1 coal at a time. So I was able to make enough steel to basically turn all my conveyor belts into Mark III. Mark II conveyor, Mark I is just regular plates, nothing. They are self-propelled. So Mark II is basically reinforced steel plate, and that takes screws and is a waste because it's you got to make them. I don't actually have a constructor that brings it, a manufacturer that brings the two together. I have constructors and I have the regular make them by hand. Now I got to make components that you can't make by hand. I can make 500 smart platings, 500 versatile frameworks, 100 type of engine components for the next space elevator shipment. So the space elevator is cool because you put the stuff in there, and then you got a gigantic handle with a button on it. You press the button and you bring it down to mode, and it basically crunches down and puts it, like slides it off into the payload, and then you put it down the next time, and boom, it launches straight up into the atmosphere because it's a space elevator. And because it's a space elevator, you basically, it's not realistic, but you basically can see it anywhere in the world. So I wanted to let people know. I know people have been on this channel watching me do Hearthstone, but I also do this. And my name is Jacques Chalac. And I'm currently speaking on the phone with Tersiopsy, if I can say your code name. Fishbait is here. She refuses to sing. So that's what you got. So let me check how much I got left to load here. Oh my God. I'm not even a fourth done with the single container, so it's going to take a while. So while I'm here, I can actually show people the rest of the factory I'm building. This is my Delta factory. It's the fourth one I've ever did. The great thing about this is that there's ore coming out of everywhere, so I don't have to split the ore down. Anytime I gotta make a manufactured component, I just get new ore. Except for the copper, which only have one copper foundry, or one copper miner. Here's my space elevator. You see this, and then it's the hub. And I made a platform, and up here I'm making a new platform. And basically, I'm going to build the coal power plants 2 at a time, which will give me 75 megawatts apiece. And I'm going to use one water pump per, and maybe put that out 3 or 4 deep, because I have enough space up there, because the water's real deep. And if I stagger the water pumps, it'll work out. And then I'm going to build them and see like how far downwind I can build them and still be able to have enough water pressure, because the pumps don't really work if you don't go up elevation, because they have a 20-meter head up. Make sense? Yes, I need basically one pump. Oh, now the sun's going down and the moon's coming up. So I guess I'm going to stop this video when the sun goes down, because you won't be able to see the screws until the moon comes up. So that's about it. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and put tops back on. Got anything else to say, Tersiopsy? Have a wonderful day. Well, I want to tell you, my boss had me give a presentation to demonstrate that I wasn't an idiot. What's so funny over there? And because the first time he quizzed me after Christmas, it was like, you don't know this. Why don't you know this? I said, no one taught us. He goes, did you ask for it? I said, I didn't know I'm supposed to know this. How are you supposed to know something if you're not told what to know? So I went and studied up, and then gave the presentation, and he immediately gave me an assignment doing that actual work. So now I'm back and I'm studying for my for certification. I found another teaching app that has very cheap courses, but they're very long and involved and basic, kind of like, okay, write write the code from the beginning. You have like four top level reserve words, and the way it works is that it first asks you to write those, and you hit the check, and you move on to the next step. It asks you to put down the half of the thing, and then the other half you build up, and then check it, and then you actually have a code where you have an actual operating system and a cluster, and you put your stuff out there, and they check it again, and then you can move on.